Hello, welcome back. Last time I did bonus puzzles 2 and 3, and there appears to only be one left. And by the way, I did indeed get an update for Chili Separator. I haven't put it in yet. I'm gonna fully finish the world before I do that, but we'll be coming back to that and seeing another solution. Oh dear. That's scary. What have I walked into? So, Odyssey of 4 slugs. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I have a waypoint to hop in here and control... I am playing as Bombug. Several of them. Wow. Alright. So, clearly I want to get over here. Okay, so let's just look at the basic controls. I'm looking at this Bombug. Just as suspected. Right, that's going to set down a bunch of slugs. There's another one doing things. That's a pressure plate I hit. Okay. So, playing as Bombug, doing a Slug's Odyssey. Alright. I'm gonna just assume that all of this is machinery for controlling Bombug, and I don't need to pay additional attention to it. Oh, this is cool! This is like a little stacked explosion timer. Each of these is going to die individually, I think? Okay, a slug needs to go there, I think. And needs to stay there for some time, because I don't think that Bombug's gonna explode if it's just a brief press. Okay, so who do I need to pay attention to? You? Not you yet, not until that's stepped. You're the most urgent one. Perhaps I will simply allow you to slither off, maybe this way. What's that about? There's an angry eye there. I can hop over here when I want to. Why would I want to? I guess I need to step here, get that waypoint, and I'll do some cleanup myself. I see. I'll, once this is opened with that sacrifice, which requires... What are my goals? I think making this sacrifice is one goal. This Bombug is up high. That door has to go down. That door has to oh. So I need multiple sacrifices here. 2 sacrifices here is 3 sacrifices here, because that toggles all 3 of these. I need 3 sacrifices here. Number 1 Bombug goes there. Number 2 it goes here. Number 3 it goes there. Do I need one... These are stacked... There, that's a 3 stack, so no, I don't need one more. 3 sacrifices on this altar. What's the 4th slug for? Well, 3 of them are already loose. Okay, so... I feel like my first concern is you're gonna hop off super quick. Except you're actually going that direction, so if I wait, you just take a detour and can be picked up later. While that's happening, you're about to go off this way, so I probably want... I'm gonna guess west, south, no. I need to wait a little longer? That was east, by the way. Okay, I'm going to wait. You're safe for now. These are going to open... This is going to open when I step there. I don't want to let you out if I can avoid it. I would love to just put as many slugs away as I can to... Oh, if I hold this... That slug will be confined there until I'm ready to deal with it. Okay. So if I need 3 sacrifices here, The fourth slug will hold... Will it? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna ignore my slugs for a second. Oops. Okay. You... You got scared because... Looks like there's no way I can keep you from that having happened to you. Another bomb bug could explode there. Yeah, so one bomb bug could drop its payload on that pressure plate, which would hold those for a time. But that would mean, well, it would have some implications. Okay. Woo! This is gonna be something. Alright, I feel pretty strongly like, actually... Yeah, there's nothing more productive I can do, I think, than wait that many. Then I feel like I want to start moving this around. What's its destination? Well, you're pretty close to the sacrifice altar, so I just want to get you in there as quick as I can. The problem is I have to babysit this while I'm doing it. Okay. I think I have to specifically go... Okay, I can press south now. No, I can't. So I have a conflict here. Ah, what I wanted... was for this slug to get off there for a little while. But the issue is this one has nowhere to go. Okay. If I move east immediately, and south, that does keep you in place. What about northeast? Okay, you have... Whoa. You've gone where you're going. West, south. You're deposited for a moment. I need to pick you up here. This one just has no good place to go. I guess southeast is the best I'm gonna be able to do. East-north. This might be so constrained that I really have only one option for what has to happen if I'm keeping these all balanced. So I rotate around fully, or I go southwest. Okay, there are two options. Let's see if I rotate around fully. Something fell. It was an angry eye here. That's acceptable. You're still just gonna rotate all around and this is about to fall and I can't pick it up in time. Okay, so instead... was one of my goals to get you here and trap this in that spot? I do have time to do that, however you escaped. Did this need to pick you up? This one's about to be a problem, however... if I moved there, I could do something about it? How quick do I need to do that? Quicker than I comfortably can. Okay. Okay. If I ignore everything... could I possibly get that slug? Ooh, I liked that deposit better, however you escaped. Wait, what did you do? That's okay. If I wait just a bit... then nothing I want to happen happens. No, nothing I want to happen happens. Okay, so how did I... No. I need to wait for this. Unless I want to go north too, which I really don't. Because that slug would just end up there. Okay. I have to wait. But then I can't do anything. Wait, how did I do this before? Somehow I had this not get trapped while that one was able to go somewhere. Okay. So we're starting here. East, south. Okay, those must have been my first two moves. If you're in this little space, that's not the worst. There's a reasonably accessible wall on all sides. East and north, well, actually all the directions would be of concern there. But let's try south-south. West-south lets you escape. No good. South, north, east, west, south, so I want to pick the slug back up reasonably soon. Let's make that the next goal. Goal accomplished. I guess I'm transferring it here? And then I'll stand there and bridge it to the sacrifice altar. Sounds great. Okay. I have a problem incoming. Things I can do about that include stand on this pressure plate. Okay, things seem good. I'm gonna checkpoint here. Two souths is acceptable. Now I'm gonna need, what, two wests? Northwest. Now nothing can happen. What is that slug gonna do? Those things. So in that amount of time, I would need to go straight there, and both of these have escaped. So this one sacrifices. Bombug moves by one. Okay. This right here seems like a reasonably good state. Right, so right now I can keep journeying south with this Bombug, and that's what I should have done in the first place. Now I require two wests to save this. And now there's no saving this unless I get there, which I can. There we go. Okay, this is looking good. Reinsert that. Okay, so you are out of my hair for a moment. I wait here for this to cross, and I have no tasks I currently need to do. Okay, so one slug is resolved. This is a free agent now. At any time I can stop paying attention to this. I think I want to keep it here for a minute and just deal with you in isolation. That's hard because of all the norths involved in getting this up there. Perhaps instead I would like to insert this slug here. That doesn't look possible to me. Where's this even going? How's it gonna move? I think I need a second bomb bug to... How would that help? Actually, yeah, how does this go anywhere? It's kind of just trapped here in this spot, isn't it? Do I need to do some horrifying shuffle of multiple carriers to get it out of that prison? Because this one can get where it's going. I think a relatively short transfer can accomplish that. Maybe now? Let's try doing it now. So, slight problem, this escaped. That is a problem. I'm not sure it's slight. What does this do? Something that doesn't seem like I have much reason to care about. Yet. Perhaps I will in time. Well, I can reinsert this and things will continue. Maybe I can... Okay, so where am I putting you, do you suppose? This looks like a place to deposit. It's just... I don't see how to use it. Okay, so that turned the slug, not what I wanted. Yeah, you can't get anywhere that's safe for that, so I have to wait. Until now, then... This becomes an option, that dropped, let's imagine that's good. Oh, that gets you there. Okay. No, it doesn't, you're facing the wrong way. Yeah, with this here, I don't understand how to get the slug up there. It seems not particularly possible. Now I'm about to have a problem right here because I moved this bumbug. Well, can I babysit? These are compatible right now, but they don't stay that way. Now one gets away. Okay. If I wait here for a while, does the cycle become more friendly somehow? So, let's just see something. So these are facing directly away from each other at the time this slug goes over there. Same thing. Okay, so that does not change the cycle at all. Okay. Alright, so... Let's imagine an important sub-goal is to drop this. It gives you a little bit more mobility, and I suppose I will assume that that's something I specifically want. Okay, sub-goal accomplished. Got back to the safe spot in time. And I put you there in case that matters. Now, what would be better is if I step north. So this closed late enough for the slug to turn, allowing me to get Bumbug P over here at a time when Bumbug N can make it around the bend. Okay, cool. What about this issue? Well, whatever it is about that issue, I'm at least here in this state like that. Doesn't matter. Does it? I don't think it does. Was I supposed to do a transfer between these two? If I did, I might have the freedom to move this around, but I don't think I see that happening. There's nowhere both of these can go to not drop their slugs. Each of them has a place to go, but not both at the same time. Okay, was there a time when I could have done something better than what I'm doing here? I can go west. Okay, possibly getting Bumbug Q toward P. I'm out of time for that slug though, so no. Alright, so Bumbug, who is at N, cannot reach slug D. Right now it looks like this is the best I can do. And all my moves are forced as soon as this squirms onto there. I have nobody holding this. So I don't see how it's productive to bring Bumbug N over here yet. So my goal is probably something different. Let's hold this pattern for a moment. Right now I'm going to imagine that my goal is simultaneously to bring Bumbug Q here and Bumbug N here. Doing those moves allows Q to get closer to where it's going. Oh, if I hold this, Slug D gets held in place. Okay, that goal makes much more sense. So maybe Bumbug Q is really just trying to reach that pressure plate. Okay, I think that makes a lot of sense as a goal. There we go. Okay, so things are stable for a second. Next step. Doing a cross Bumbug transfer could allow Slug C to reach this spot, I think. Giving me enough freedom, maybe for a moment, to do something different with Slug D? Now I don't want to... oh, I can. Move order does allow... because Q is later than N, this opens before Q moves so it doesn't fall. Okay. What about the slug? Right, I do need to be standing here for that though. Let's just wait here for a second. Okay. So safe to move. Looks to me like... oh, wait a second, this space is weird. But yeah, insert a slug here, get it back... never. Not until this is released. Ah, okay, I didn't really notice this pressure plate also closes that. Okay, so holding this plate... if my two slugs are here and here, holding this plate and that plate makes them completely safe. Okay. This plate doesn't appear to do anything of interest. Maybe that's a slug detour I want to take at some point? Yes, it certainly is. Now, I still have to puzzle out how I'm going to do this gigantic journey all the way across the room from there. And I don't currently know... I'd rather Yeah, so what I'd prefer to do is to deal with Slug D first, just so I don't have to concern myself with it anymore. So put away Slug C. My current goal is to get Slug C here, without losing Slug D. Alright. I think I need to wait at least this long. So how do I transfer? I think you need to go on a longer journey, maybe. However, you're needed there? Okay, this ratchets you north. This may be productive. I have a Slug D concern. Well, work quickly. You transferred, which probably isn't what I want. Also, move order suddenly is weird. Ah! Move order's very weird. Slug C 116, Bombug Q 121, Bombug P 115. Oh no, so transferring them changes the relative move order. Slug moves before its carrier now. Oh dear. So let's do that differently. How do I think I'm doing any of this? I'm not yet sure that it's productive to have Bombug Q here. Huh. Because somebody has to get to this plate real soon. And who's that gonna be? Like, what am I doing here? I want the Slug there. For Slug there... Really, it just needs to ride both of these together. It's not quite that simple, though, is it? No. Not in the slightest. Alright. Maximum time again. Nothing's happening. I'm just like barely surviving with this while not getting it where I want it. And running out of time for the task I need to... Also, this got out at some point. Oh, that plate is a dangerous one. I did not realize the danger, so I can't just sit there. Well, okay, so I can get another Slug out. Perhaps you are the one I need to operate on now. That's a rather horrifying prospect. That also means holding this down for enough time will require a procession on it. I need at least how many bomb bugs? 2 or 3? Probably 2. Back to back to let this escape. I don't really want that to escape right now, though. Fortunately, this is out of phase with that things need to see a wall there. Okay. Do I have any idea what my goal is? I think I want Slug C here. I think that's the next step. So I should go back to a time when you have freshly turned around. So that would be no. Okay, so from this state, what can I do? I kind of need you out of the way, such that I can line these two up. 121, 115. They won't line up nicely. Like, Slug faces north, Bumbug Q is there, but then a gap will open. Maybe I need to transfer, like, switch who holds the slug, and then get the slug holder back in there. Let's imagine that's a useful goal. Alright, and this keeps you safe. Okay, cool. How do I do it? Like this? Slug holder has changed. Ah! But it doesn't work because of turn order. Yeah, because the slug moves faster. Okay, so I need to change my timing then. Well, that doesn't help. Ah, but I can do that to get ahead. Yeah, so the timing is super weird now. Problem is Slug D. Nobody's gonna reach this plate in time. You would be my best candidate and you can't do it. Okay. Can I do what I did there faster? I'm doing a lot of waiting there, so probably. Okay. So with newly understood goal. That's a better looking shuffle, except it doesn't work. That doesn't work, and this doesn't work. Like, I basically only get one slug turn after that transfer. So that transfer direction's no good. Could I do it to the south? Maybe? No. I don't know what I'm doing then. Like, this slug's getting down no matter what I do. Yeah. There's no... Unless you can reach a west wall in one turn, which you can't, that slug is getting down. Alright, so that direction of transfer doesn't work. How's the move order of... Okay, so you're at 103. If I swap these two... then I'll have an earlier mover over here. Alright, so I'm gonna swap Bumbug N with Bumbug Q. Alright, I guess that's my mission. That's gonna drop you. Okay, let's go back a little bit to here. So if I want to swap those two... I don't have time to do that. Well, somebody's gonna have to babysit Slug D. Right, so you needed to move earlier. That was a bad checkpoint, actually. I have to wait here for that long. See... Oh, no, it's only for moving east that it's a bad checkpoint. Got it. So move south and it's fine. And I do want to move south anyway to lock that in place. Alright, so you're running over there as fast as you can. I'll deal with Slug D the other way. Alright, so my goal is to shuffle these two. Swap their positions. Best way to do that right now is to do a reset on Slug D first. How do I get you far enough north? Doing these moves gets this around, but how do I get you far enough north? That seems unrealistic to me. Can I do without this pressure plate, maybe? For a time? I find that unlikely. Because in this state, I'm just stuck running around this pillar forever, and nobody's gonna tend to Slug D. Unless you can, which I really doubt. I have the option of moving west here, which gives me some extra time. Maybe that's what I want to do now. I can survive here for a bit. Well, this won't do what I want. Not with you there. I'd have to be in a different spot. Too late. Swapping these two seems unrealistic. Is there an alternative? Like, what else could I even do? Just in case I back up past this, because this state was a little hard to get to. So, main goal, get Slug C here. Sub-goal, swap Bombugs and Q, because N's the faster mover and would allow Slug C to get there riding on it, I think. It's a lot more possible seeming than Q. However, these are too far away from each other to swap. So I can't step away from that responsibility, and I can't give you northward leverage some other way. It just doesn't really work. Unless you can move somewhere, but there's not really anywhere for you to move. Okay, fine. If it's impossible to swap these two, which it appears to be, maybe that's false, but it really, really appears to be, then let's try again with Bombug Q. I'm not convinced it's impossible for that to get Slug C here. I probably should be, but currently I'm not. You're too far away and I can't do anything about it. Could this have been at a different spot? Could have been further east, could have been here. I tried there and that was no good though. And also has the problem with Slug D. Alternate idea. Is there any potential for moving Slug D onto the sacrifice altar now before I do anything with this? Because I want you here for it and it's awfully close. That sounds like a better plan to me. Okay, move Slug D here. No. Not quite because of you. Can I, like, crash these slugs into each other so that they'll hold still? Probably not. Yeah, there's no direction that allows that. Could I have gotten you out a little earlier in a way that it is compatible with that, though? Alright, so what's compatible? Nothing. Because I have to be... Q has to be here to pick up D. I have to do this. I have to do this. Then I almost have the freedom to do this, but I don't. Like, yeah, it gets you to the sacrifice altar, but this has happened. Wait a sec. No. If I do that, you're escaping. Like, north here is the worst possible direction. Is there a way to disrupt your cycle such that this is facing another way? Doesn't matter. There is no way it could be facing that would be compatible with those moves, right? No, because on the turn this slug dismounts, that bumbug, if I've been here, is going to... It's going to be in this spot, where all four directions are open. How do I retrieve you, then? I mean, clearly I'm supposed to keep you there for a time, because this exists. Right, so let's go back to that again. Pretty easy to do, really. Okay, so... I'm back there, yes. Then what do you think you want? Is there another destination for you that's of some use somehow? You gotta be in one of these two places in order to save this slug. With you all the way over here... No, see, like, I need somebody to man this plate! Okay, why don't I get you away from that plate for a second? Then I can do this. But that slug's not going anywhere good. Doesn't make it. Ooh, Slug D safe for a moment. If I had delayed slightly on that... Is this what I want? Let's do what I did, but later. What did I do? I moved Bombug N like that to leverage it away from the pressure plate. I switched these around. Let's see, now I'm about to lose Slug C. And D at the same time. Yeah, both simultaneously. No good. Yeah, so that won't happen both the... Wait, hang on. No, it can't. Cannot end up like that. What? Yeah, cool, that's not going anywhere good. No possible barrier for you, especially since you're on Bumbug Q. I would need to immediately, in one move, get to a wall. Can't. Don't want that. So I'm stuck with this. No, I'm not, because that doesn't even work. So I'm stuck with this. Wait, why? Oh, because of you. Leaf gets the most control right here. I can't do anything by teleporting there yet. All my limbs are pinned down. None of them can move. Like, every attempt to do something results in somebody dying. Like, every single one of my moves is completely locked down. That's the feeling I'm getting right now. And nothing has happened in a while, so alright. Fine. Room is currently impossible. Maybe when I come back in another day without having changed anything other than the context under which I'm playing, it will stop being impossible. Okay, yeah, this is just too much to deal with at once, but at least I understand some of the sub-goals. One of the things I'm trying to do just absolutely does not work, and I don't see a thing that I can change that will make it work. So, anyway, next time, let's, I guess maybe start fresh, because maybe I have already put myself in an unsolvable state. There's no way to know. Alright, next time, trying this again.